Okay, welcome all. Welcome one and all. Here we are. Is the first game of the quarterfinals today is guaranteed to be an awesome occurrence. We're going to be spawning directly on top of Heavens.Light. Used to be known as Heaven on Earth. Used to be on the Kiwi Clone Army. Now he's with Light Gaming, Light Esports. Such a great team. And their Purple Zerg is going to be in for a rough time because he's going up against a PvZ beast. It is Crane, the red person in the top right. Crane has got some crazy PvZ stuff, always starts with Forge, Fast Expand, can do some of the best cannon aggression in the early game PvZ out of anybody I've ever seen, and now we're going to see him go up against Heavens.Light.
Oh, his cannon aggression is probably the thing of dreams, shall we say, because he is the most ridiculous cannon rusher.
Yeah, he really is. Because you see other people overcommit and then they end up losing when the Zerg just all of a sudden is able to just envelop it and just destroy it. But it doesn't happen with Crane. Crane finds all these spots. Like, for example, over here, pylon, cannon, gateway, or another pylon or something over here can lock it in. He'll go ahead and do that. You can do the same thing like here with a pylon, cannon, pylon, or something like that. But he finds these odd spots like the thirds and such, and they're never outright wins. They're just all of a sudden the Zerg is on 2 bases instead of 3 bases, and Zerg just like, oh no, and they try to do something all in, and then Crane defends it, and then he wins, or he just goes for massive late game stuff and wins that way. It's all possible with him.
Yeah, he does get extremely aggressive, but he looks like he's going Pylo Expand. I love this out of Crane.
Yep, and I mean, this is his versatility. He's got that threat of that crazy cannon stuff, because anybody who's seen him cast it at Zotac sees the cannons, and I can definitely scare some people, because Heavens.Light is no stranger to Zotac Cups. He's been here forever, and it's good to see him getting to the quarterfinals once again.
Yep, but still no scout out from Crane, so Crane's just kind of holding tight and gonna get his macro on really quickly here.
Yes. And also, guys, I urge you to go ahead and vote at xanderfever.tv/vote. Let us know who you want to win. And we can go ahead and just tell you guys right now, because right now it's just split 50-50 down the middle about who people think is going to win. So let's go get more votes in there, see what's going on. And it looks like Crane has not seen anything, but Heavens.Light is just enjoying his fast overlord and just running around looking at everything, and he knows the exact timings of the buildings of Monsieur Crane, so he's got a pretty good idea of what's happening.
He doesn't. Crane just sent his one probe out just to take the tower. That's all he cares about, just going to see that, and he might move out, but really the Natural's going to get down just fine. Still no gases for Heavens, so he could be going quick third. I would not be surprised here. And there it is.
Yeah, this is very weird from Crane to not scout a Zerg. Looks like he's just only interested in seeing if there's going to be a third base or not, and he'll get that scout, but he doesn't get to do any kind of delaying against the Zerg. And Heavens.Light has got to be thinking, oh my god, I was just not harassed and having bases delayed by the Protoss in the early game. What is going on? Because that is almost necessary in PvZs these days, and yet you're seeing Crane skip that.
All Crane did was scout the timings. That's it.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting out of Crane, who's now got double gas up top, so probably... I'm not even going to guess what he's doing because he pulls some weird stuff out.
I'm kind of expecting Stargate. I don't know why I'm saying Stargate, because he's not usually one to open Stargate. I've seen him open more robo-oriented and then get a fast third and then go into a Stargate with for a mothership, but he's not really one to go Void Rays.
No. But he's starting a very quick +1.
He may be going for that +1 4-gate Zealot timing. That's very strong when you know how to use it. Although without any proxy pylon presence, it's not going to be strong if he does decide to go for it. He needs that proxy pylon, otherwise you can't do anything with the 4-gate amount of Zealots. And it looks like this Ling actually manages to escape with its life. That's kind of funny.
Oh, and Crane's hunting some Ovies, but the Ovies have super speed.
Oh wow, I just realized that. I never even thought, but sniping overlord's gonna be so much harder now and it gets to the high ground. That's obnoxious. Zerg has such an easier time scouting the early game now.
Obnoxious?
Yes,
No, that's
obnoxious.
better for us.
Well, you're Zerg. I'm Protoss.
And there is lair tech just a quarter way done. Roaches. So Heavens.Light is going for a major roach build, it looks like.
It could be the 12-minute maxing.
Could be.
And that wouldn't be at all uncommon. It's very difficult for Protoss to deal with this. Let's see what Crane may do to try and head that off right now. It looks like he actually is going for the 4-gate +1 Zealot timing, but he's got a few sentries in the mix, so he may not really commit to this with an attack. It may just be to have enough units early on just to be defensive and not die.
Yep, and there's just 3 other gates currently active, so...
And yes, he's getting hallucination. Oh, it's so good to see Protoss not skip this, because this is such a key thing. Because his Robo is only just now going down. He needs to make sure that he can get scouting information and know what's going to be hitting him. So he's going to get the hallucination, because it moves so much faster than the Observer.
Crane looks like he's taking his third, too. He's got enough minerals. So, just dropping a lot of good proxy, good pylons, blocking everything.
Yeah, he's keeping a nice, I can't really say presence, because he doesn't really have anything farther than his bases, but he's got a nice spread, I guess I can say. Just his buildings look solid, and we can see how now he's getting out 2 hallucinations and to send them out and get his scout formation that he would really want. But he's got to be really careful. The key thing though is that he's holding his watchtower with his zealot, so he knows if any attack's going to move into his natural expansion, which is how he's getting away with having sentries at his 3rd and everything.
Oh, look at the beautiful wall off he's making now at his 3rd.
Yes. And the thing is, this funnels his position to defend to be smaller, because now he doesn't have to worry about a run-by on that right side. He just has to worry about this part, and then his natural expansion ramp. And he can pretty much consolidate his defenses into those 2 areas. Now we're having a big link broach push happening at a very early, awkward timing, but with all those sentries, I don't think Heavens can engage.
No,
But,
there's
oh my
not
God.
enough. Heavens looks like he's going up top, and this could actually be... nope.
He's got a 4th base coming up. Talk about a typical play from Heavens.Light. He's basically showing all the signs of going for that 12-minute max roach push, and then all of a sudden he goes for a 4th base and has a Ling roach attack and an awkward timing, which is great to see. It's a deviation that I kind of like, but he's got to be so careful. He's very Ling heavy. Huh?
Spire and Hive. He is going quick Brood Lords.
Wow. Oh my God. I've seen T-Gun from his Ghost who do this before, but this is crazy quick, and I don't think Crane has scouted any of that.
He's about to.
Yeah. He may be in for a very rough time. Quick Broodlord timings are so hard to deal with, because it's going to be unlikely to have a strong amount of Blink Stalkers, using most of your gas for sentries, getting tech, upgrades, all of that, and you've got to really have a difficult time just balancing your Stalker count. Maybe you think, okay, I need a Void Race or something, but it'll help them that there are no infestors on the field. Oh wait, never mind. Scratch that. The infestors are coming out. So yeah, Heavens.Light's kind of gearing up for
Huge push. And just backs away.
Oh well.
Crane's
Well, he
got to
killed
stall.
something, so that's all he needed.
Crane needs to stall right now. Basically, is what he needs to do.
He needs to. He needs to
Yeah,
either.
but if-
Sorry, go.
I was gonna say, but if Crane stalls, if he waits too long, isn't that gonna make things worse for him?
No, because there's a Stargate tech underway right now. If he needs to get a mothership out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know what may not be a bad choice too? Carriers.
No, carriers actually would do really well here.
Yeah, carriers could actually be a really surprising switch, because you can do that in PvZ. You don't have to go for the Archon Toll. Your other option is actually carriers. And it can kind of function like PvT and Brood War when you go for carriers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crane going for the high gas 4th.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to have less chokes that he would need to cover. Because if he didn't take this, he'd have to worry about probably an extra 1 or 2 avenues of attack, possibly.
Nope, there's the Fleet Beacon, there's the Templar Archives. So we're going to see a wonderful amount of high times come out here.
Oh, and Crane just missed a golden opportunity to force field at least 15 roaches, and he doesn't get it off, and that's actually could really, really hurt him. But he is going for Colossi. That'll be great, because he'll be able to kill the Broodlings efficiently, because the thing is, the Broodlings are the real damage dealers when you go Broodlords.
And 5 Broodlords being made right now, so... Really, Crane's got to stall another 2 minutes? Not even a minute?
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Yep, and now we're going to watch as Spine Cars are trying to be thrown down, but that's not going to go so well. But it looks like they're kind of just going to start working and get into position. Crane's going to push forward. He might get fungled. Oh, he gets fungled. That's a nice fungal, but he doesn't get followed up by much of anything. But now the Blue Lords are officially revealed, as they are now actually started killing things.
Crane's like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, gotta stall. Have to stall till the mothership gets out.
Not just the mothership, but the energy. That's going to be the big killer. He'll probably get the mothership out close to on time, but it looks like...
Oh, he's got it. Crane! What are you doing? Your whole army's out of place.
Oh, no. And Heavens.Light is pulling back. I don't know, but we have 3 hallucinated phoenixes that are running around getting the good scout. But there's just seeing that...
Heavens.Light is giving Crane all the right time.
Yeah, and another spiral is going down for Heavens.Light though, so he's going to go for some serious air upgrades.
Oh, Crane's going for a drop. He's going for a sentry drop.
That'll be great to harass. He's got a nice observer placement. He's staring at his entire army moving down to the left.
Storm, and here comes the mothership. So Crane is now held.
Oh, but here we have an attack moving down there. We see no longer a base, 4th base going down. Crane does have stalkers, but he's actually taking a lot of losses. He blinked forward, and that is a trade that's going to be really good for Heavens.Light. But now we're going to see another forward blinking with the Immortals and the Stalkers and Colossus. Too much DPS is going to be hit here, so Heavens.Light's going to be forced to use the bank to remax. We'll see what remax with, most likely Broodlords, because if we get out a large kind of Broodlords and spread it, Archon Toilet's not going to manage to do much damage, and that could really be a bad thing, because Heavens.Light is a beautiful base to engage in the middle with a lot of area that you could spread his Broodlords.
Condi also got a Baneling's Nest to help deal with the Archon Toilet stuff.
Yeah, we had.
What was that?
Because now look at this. Mothership is just a little bit energy. We have a few Archons. We need more.
Yeah, only 3 Archons are out, and that's going to hurt.
Holy God, 12 Broodlords? Oh, this could be really bad for Heavens.Light. He's actually getting too many Broodlords, I'd say.
You will see. It'll all depend on the Fungals. The Fungals are going to be incredibly key, because there's no Void Rays out.
There's got to be more Archons. We need more Archons. He really needs to get about another half dozen Archons.
Yeah, 5 Archons is not enough. And if we get Banelings to be reverse Archon toileting this area, that could be really, really bad. But we're going to have a ton of, oh my god, a ton of Broodlords are going to be out. And the big thing is the +3 melee attack has just now started, so that's actually, in my opinion, slightly late. Considering. Oh, the adrenal glands got researched! That makes me happy.
Oh, well, I just want to see, a solid Archon Toilet, because there's so many Broodlords here. I mean, so many. And if he goes down this choke right here, this could be so bad.
Oh, and there's a dead observer. But we have 18 Broodlords. But they're all bunched up right now. They got...
If he Archon Toileted right now...
That'd be so deadly. They've got... Heavens.Light has got to spread his... The mothership's going to move forward.
What's Crane doing?
Oh, he's trying to bring the Broodlords together. Oh, he botches it. He botches it. Unless he can lead the other Broodlords to come in here, this could be really, really, really bad. But right now we're seeing pushing forward, but there's not much of... There's still 15 Broodlords that are outside the toilet. And now they're going to move in, and the ones that were brought in aren't even going to die. Oh, Crane just made a serious mishap in casting a Vortex. He doesn't have the energy to go for another one, and now Heavens.Light's going to push forward and try and engage into this good spot. Oh god, this could really go badly.
That was the worst place, or the worst time to,
Yeah, but now there's nothing
Messed
under
up.
those brutes. He could actually blink under them.
Oh, but we see a bunch of High Templar are going to go ahead and die. There was a storm landing, but one storm hitting 5 Brood Lords, that's irrelevant. They don't care about that.
Oh, toilet's ready again.
Oh, he's got the energy.
There
And
it goes.
now he lands a good one, but there are no Archons. There's, I can't even select it. Where are the Archons under dancing around with the Colossus? One Archon. One Archon is not much of a toilet.
He needs to get in there, though. He needs to get all his stuff in there.
Alright, but now that we do the Stalkers underneath, and they are going to blink forward, so Crane may be able to salvage this, but the thing is, there's a lot of bank in there for both these players, and we see Heavens.Light's already getting a bunch more units up. So Crane,
He cleans up all the Brood Lords out.
but look at that. Oh, we have a big drop also in the main base right now. A bunch of Zealots got warped in, and we're having this hive looking like it could be under fire. The spine crawler that's over there is starting to attack. There's another one surrounded by buildings. These Zealots they may not be enough to actually get down the hive and everything. They're going to go after the spine crawlers, and now more units are going to come in, and this should get defended, but in the same time, we're having Heavens.Light lose his 6th base, but that's his 6th base he's losing, and that's not exactly a huge deal.
Well, it is big because it was a mining base. So,
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, but look at the Zealots are trying to get their way into the War Prism. Some of them will manage to escape, but I mean, let's take a look at the income for a second. We see that Crane does have a lead. Crane is getting his bottom right base up and running, so we have a high base count for both players, and we're having Heavens.Light also expanding down here to a new 6th base that's being stared at by an observer.
yep, that observer stares right at it and goes, oh, okay. Here comes Crane moving in to actually get rid of that. Blinking forward beautifully.
Oh, will it be backfiring though? Because there we have the Brood Lords are on move. They're not attacking. They're not an attack move. They're just right clicking over. Okay, there we go. But oh my God, Heavens.Light just missed an opportunity to kill a dozen Stalkers without any losses.
Yeah, Crane needs some more. We need more Archon because there is definitely a need for Archons.
Yeah. So the Brood Lord count is looking solid. Now we've got the
Drop
spines.
me.
Yep, there it is. It's getting cleaned up, and the Greater Spire is going to fall. Oh, that's a huge pickoff. But we have Brood Lords were able to be started once again during that time though. We do have 2-1 upgrades though, but now we're having Crane attacking into the top middle. Oh my God, Crane is managing this late game PvC so solidly, it's ridiculous. Doing a great job of just dropping, being aggressive. And Heavens.Light's having a hard time keeping up with this because Crane, his economy is looking to be really solid considering he's got all its expansions up and has managed to stay alive.
And look at Crane. He's moving out 6 Zealots right now. He's going up to that 4th, whatever you want to call it, base.
Yep.
Of Heavens.Light.
So they're going to start engaging there. It looks like they're going to go ahead and just immediately target down his hatchery. And they should get it, actually. The units of Heavens.Light are way too far away. And this is the engagements that you have to do. Heavens.Light is now being forced to make spine crawlers and everything at his...
Here comes the big push right now.
Oh, God. So now we're going to have... some Stalkers getting over Zealots.
But there is a... Oh, look at Crane's getting rid of some...
It's fine.
Cap there, and he just has to get rid of some probes. And there's enough energy on that mothership to actually... He's gonna... Oh, he got every single one of them.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. We see... the really nice feedbacks. Feedbacks go down. We have some storms going down, too. And it looks like Crane should actually be able to take this last battle. But we do see the Cruckers are in there. They're going to be able to pick off the mothership. Archons are going to land their shots against the Brood Lords. Brood Lords are all in the
Brood
red.
Lords are popping.
All the Brood Lords are all in the red. And now Crane can just go ahead and blink under them and finish them off. There's the blink. There's the finishing off. And this is bad news bears for Heavens.Light.
And there's the GG.
Yeah, bad
Wow.
news bears indeed. That is game and great game. You're talking about the possibility of Crane doing amazing late game PvZ styles and the early can aggression. There's the versatility of Crane taking down a very strong Zerg pro gamer from Light Esports. So very well done. That was quite the game.
Oh, phenomenal first game. And this is a best of 3.